Your mindset could be the hidden factor that's stopping you from growing. What if the key to truly experiencing the life you deserve is to stop settling for less than your worth and start clearly expressing what you really want? In this video, I will reveal the incredible power of understanding your desires and having the courage to speak them out, especially in your personal and romantic relationships. I'll show you how a simple change in your mindset can transform not only the way you communicate, but also the way you live your life. You will discover why women find it deeply attractive when a man knows what he wants and is not afraid to express it. At the end of this video, you will have a simple but powerful exercise that can truly change your life. You definitely won't want to miss this. As you watch until the end, you'll gain the confidence to demand the life you truly deserve. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, type a 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't connect with you, feel free to type a 0. Your feedback is important because it helps me create better videos that match your interests. Now let's dive deeper. When I was young, I was constantly told the same things. Be polite, don't be pushy, and don't ask for too much. These words were repeated to me over and over by teachers, parents, and society in general. For years I took this seriously, believing that the key to a good life was to stay quiet, be obedient, and not demand anything. I thought the best path was to stay passive, to simply accept what was given to me without asking questions or reaching for more. I believed that if I kept my desires to myself and waited patiently, life would eventually give me what I deserved. But over time, I started to feel a growing sense of dissatisfaction inside me, a feeling that something important was missing. I realized that this mindset, this silent agreement to always hold myself back, was suffocating me, stopping me from living the life I truly wanted, the life that was waiting for me beyond the limits I had placed on myself. For years, I thought accepting less made me humble or virtuous, thinking that life would one day reward my patience. But as I looked around at the world, it became clear how this way of thinking had kept me trapped. I was always walking on eggshells, afraid to ask for what I needed, scared that if I did, people would see me as selfish, greedy, or demanding. It wasn't until later in life, after going through many ups and downs, that I finally understood the truth. By not asking for what I wanted, I was denying myself the life I truly deserved. That's when I discovered something truly powerful. I realized that women actually find it incredibly attractive when a man knows exactly what he wants and isn't afraid to express it. There's a magnetic power in a man who can say, "I want." When you speak those words, it's not just about expressing desire, it's about showing the world your confidence, your certainty, and your clarity of purpose. These qualities are not only admired, they are deeply respected. Women aren't drawn to a man who hesitates, doubts himself, or lets life pass by. They want to see a man who stands firm, who knows what he wants, and who has the courage to ask for it. That kind of man isn't afraid of rejection, because he understands that asking for what he wants is a reflection of strength, not weakness. Let me be clear. This isn't about being rude or inconsiderate. It's not about forcing your way through life or ignoring others' needs. What I'm talking about is being direct, honest, and assertive in a way that's respectful and understanding. There's a big difference between being stubborn and being firm. Stubbornness means clinging to your desires without caring about others. Being firm means knowing what you want, while still respecting the wishes of those around you. This balance creates a powerful energy that draws people in, especially women. Now here's the exercise I want to share with you. At first it might sound simple, but trust me, it will change how you connect with the world. I want you to start using the phrase "I want" at least 5 times a day. It doesn't matter who you're talking to, friends, family, co-workers, or even a cashier at the store. Start practicing it in your daily interactions. For example, say, "I want a stronger coffee, please," or "I want to go for a walk this evening." At first, it might feel a bit uncomfortable, and that's okay. As you start using this simple phrase, something amazing will begin to happen. You'll notice a change in your posture, the way you speak, and the confidence you feel inside. You'll start standing taller, speaking clearer and feeling stronger. And you know what? Others will begin to notice it too. People will respond to you differently. They'll respect you more because they can sense your new clarity, your determination, and your ability to express yourself without apology. But here's where the real transformation begins. When you apply this practice in your romantic life, especially with women, imagine this. Instead of saying something uncertain like, if you want, we can go out sometime, say it with confidence. I want to invite you to dinner this Friday. It may seem like a small change, but trust me, it's huge. Women love a man who can make decisions, who can take the lead, and who doesn't leave things to chance. When you're clear about what you want, it shows that you take yourself seriously, that you value your time and hers. It shows that you are a leader, a man who feels comfortable making choices and has the courage to go after what he wants. This shift in mindset, this small yet powerful change, can transform not only how you communicate but also how you live your life. By expressing your desires clearly and confidently, you'll start to see the world open up to you in ways you never imagined. Instead of waiting for life to happen, you'll begin shaping it actively. And the best part is, women will notice this bold new version of you. They'll be drawn to your strength, your vision, and your ability to make things happen. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, comment a 1 below to let me know you're still here. And here's an old piece of wisdom. The kind of man a woman truly wants by her side is one who leads with strength, clarity, and authenticity. A man who isn't afraid to be himself, who owns his desires and stands firm in his beliefs. That's the man who captures her heart. But let me warn you, don't confuse firmness with arrogance. There's a thin line between standing your ground and becoming stubborn or controlling. When you declare what you want, it's essential to also listen to what the other person wants. Real relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. They are a two-way street where both people share their needs, hopes, and dreams. By being open and honest about your own desires, you create a space where she feels safe to express hers. This mutual exchange is the foundation of a meaningful connection, one that leads to trust, love, and lasting commitment. I know for many of you this might sound challenging at first. The idea of asking for what you truly want can make you feel uncomfortable, maybe even a little afraid of how others will see you. You might worry that speaking up will seem rude or that it could lead to rejection, but I want you to know that these fears are completely normal. We all carry that fear of vulnerability, the fear of opening up and risking not being accepted. But here's something powerful. Vulnerability is where true strength lives. It's in our willingness to be open, to express our desires and feelings even when it makes us feel exposed, that we find the courage to grow. When you allow yourself to be clear about what you want, you're not only showing the world that you deserve happiness, but you're also reminding yourself that you are worthy of it and ready to fight for it. You're declaring that you have the strength to pursue the life you deserve, to stand firm in your desires, and to build the life you've always dreamed of. So here's my challenge for you this week. Commit to the I want exercise. Say it out loud at least 5 times a day, with friends, family, or even strangers. Start small but stay consistent, and watch how not only your feelings change, but also how people begin to respond to you. You'll notice your confidence growing, and as you become more comfortable asking for what you want, you'll start to feel a real shift inside. This is just the beginning. As you keep practicing, you'll start to connect with a version of yourself that you may have been hiding for too long. You'll begin to step into the role of a confident and authentic man who knows who he is, what he wants, and isn't afraid to claim it. This is the start of your journey toward becoming the man you've always wanted to be. Strong in conviction, clear in desire, and above all, genuine and true to yourself. You deserve that, and the world deserves to see the real you. So embrace the exercise. Embrace the challenge and remember, this is just the first step toward a future full of genuine connections and limitless potential. Trust yourself and move forward with confidence. The life you want is waiting for you. What did you learn today? How will you start applying the I want exercise in your life to change the way you connect and show up in the world? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below and share one thing you're committed to practicing from today. If you found value in this video, please take a moment to leave your comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Thank you for watching, and remember, you have the power to create the life you've always wanted. Stay confident, stay true to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.